there always does seem to be some sort of an accident or a mishap. It just kind of goes with the territory.
What about the musical numbers? We're going to hear probably some new stuff as well as classics.
Yes, as we do kind of a chronological order of the songs, starting from like Too Fast for Love, and we go down like the first, I think the first 3 albums on the first half of the show. On the last half of the show, we do, you know, the rest of the things from like Decade of Decadence on up to our more recent stuff off of the Red, White, and Crew album, ending up with our newest songs. And it's like a, you know, like a anthology kind of a thing, and it's really cool because it kind of takes you through, you know, from a fan perspective, it like takes back memories and like what was I doing here, and this, that, and, you know, through Shout at the Devil and everything, and all the hardcore fan base, you know, it's like it takes them back through their, you know, young up through the, you know, childhood or teenage years on up to where they are now with their own children. A lot of different mixes, a lot of young people. I mean, like, by young, I mean, like, I see, like, they look like as young as 9, 10, 11 years old, you know, like in the front row just rocking out, you know, doing the ohs and stuff, and, you know, it's and then all the way up to, like, you know, our really hardcore, you know, fan base, you know,
That was
people
there. That was there
yeah.
at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, they're, you know, in their late 30s and early 40s now, and it's like, it's really cool.
It's pretty cool to see you know, like Vince. Hi Vince, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
It's really cool, like Mick said, to see the really young fans that might be there with their parents, to the teenagers and people in their young 20s who've just rediscovered the band, right up to our original fans. It's a pretty cool place to be, and we saw it with Black Sabbath. We saw it with Aerosmith before. We even saw it with the Stones.
Oh yeah.
At one point, and it's a good place to be. We've been doing this for a long time, and I guess that's just part of the ride, you know, is that you get rediscovered. Yeah, that's correct. We some of the shows it's an evening of, and most of the shows it's Motley Crue, Sum 41, Silvertide, and the Xyz. Yes, all different venues across America and Canada. We're going to start selling toilet seats.
Toilet seat guitars, remember that?
Toilet seat guitars, yes. That was great. We had a grand time with that one. That was good.
Yeah, it was.
It's really good. It was nice to be part of something, you know, that we believed in, which is bringing awareness to a very important issue.
Yeah.
Well, you know, as you've been around a long time, when you're younger, you know, it's just about you. As you get around a little bit longer, you start thinking about other people. And being that we've traveled the world so much, we've seen a lot of poverty, we've seen a lot of drug addiction, we've seen a lot of, you know, disease. And, you know, anything you can do to try and, you know, help with those issues, whether it's financially or awareness, I think it's important. It's important to do as a human being. That is coming in October, yes. And lots of cool stuff on it. We got a lot of behind the scenes stuff, how we put the show together, what it took to put the show together,
how we put ourselves together,
how we put our yes, and how we put ourselves together.
Sensational. Now for the concert, we've got 55 new play dates starting July 26th.
That's correct.
Starting July 24th.
24th in Colorado Springs. Then we end up in Los Angeles, and then we take off from there, and we'll be 3 months in America. Then we're going to be off in October, and then we're going to do Southeast Asia, including Korea, and Japan, and we're doing Australia and Hawaii, and that'll take us into December, middle of December.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll sort of regroup and figure out what we're going to do there. There's lots of requests for us to go out and play some more. We're trying to make a decision now whether we go out in February for maybe a couple months and play even. There's so many cities around the world that we haven't hit, and they're what they call A, B, and C markets. Right now we're going into B markets, a little bit smaller cities, and then there's C markets, and they deserve rock shows too. We do.
Sounds very strenuous. You just can't get enough. Is that right?
That's right.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks.
you very much. We'll see you on tour. Thank you.
All good. Bye.
Good. We're going to Telemundo and Vanessa's
Emo.
going to be interviewing you. And I'm just going to hook you in right now, and they should be coming on the line. If they don't, I'll come back.
Okay.
Okay?
How far is Venice from here?
Venice Beach, or about 8 miles.
Oh, good.
7
Okay.
miles.
I got to go
It's gonna
to
take you 20 to
Link,
30 though.
Lincoln and Venice. Venice Boulevard by Lincoln.
Yeah. It's gonna take you 20 to 30.
See, I told you.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's the case. But it's real easy. Go down, Chris and I just take a ride on. You said Lincoln and Venice. Just take a ride on Venice.
Venice won't be bad. Just getting down there will be a problem.
I like caliente. Baboso. Baboso. I forgot that one. That's Nelson. Baboso. Nelson is cabron.
How many people were at the Toronto show that you did?
I think it was 40,000.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all they could fit in there.
Oh, it was an actual stadium? I didn't see any. They never showed any footage from that show.
There was some kind of a problem with Canadian broadcasting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nowhere.
Huh.
And like, I'll give you an example. The band Jet, they're in the middle of making a record right now. Those guys left the studio, flew all the way to Toronto, played because they knew not only did they believe in the issue, but it was going to give them a huge amount of exposure before they dropped their record.
Of course.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They're like fucking pissed. Neil Young, nothing.
Yep.
Well, they
Pissed.
also did it.
People did it for...
It's going to end up on the DVD, which they're doing.
But it's different when you open AOL and it's got, Mariah Carey for the 500th time. You're like, Neil Young just got done with a brain aneurysm and said, I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I want a lot of people to know that I'm going to do this, and no one says anything about it.
That's a shame, because I was seeing stuff from all the cities. And
All I saw was Philadelphia and London.
yeah, they primarily
That's it.
focused on
Yeah.
All I saw Philadelphia was ridiculous.